Hello, P4 students. This is Miss Claire, and welcome again in this another video of our Math 4 class. We are now on chapter 14. It talks about calculating with fractions. As you remember, in chapter 13, we talk about fractions. So, in this chapter, you will learn finding unit fractions, estimating and adding fractions, and estimating and subtracting fractions. Okay, P4, are you ready? Come on, let's start. Okay, I have here a picture of Ron and Kaz. They have one piece of cake. Kaz take one slice or one out of 12, and Ron take two 12 or two slices of cake. Ron said that they were going to share this cake equally. So, what fraction of the cake did Ron and Kaz take all together? Okay, before, do you know the answer? Will you please share that during our class? Okay, let's start with lesson A, or the first lesson for this chapter. We have finding unit fractions. There are 12 biscuits on a plate. Ron eats 1/3 of the biscuits. So how are we going to take 1/3 of 12? So how many biscuits does Ron eat? How do you know? How about if Eddie eats 1/6 of 12? Does he eat more or fewer biscuits than Ron? Okay, you can use counters for that, children. Okay. Okay, I have here an example. I have here some marbles. Take a look. Kaz, Eddie, Izzy, and Ralph and Ron share 25 marbles equally. Each of them gets 1/5 of the marbles. So how many marbles does each of them get? So there are 25 marbles and there are 5 children, right? So 1/5 of 25, therefore 25 divided by 5. And that one, and the answer is 5. So each of them will get 5 marbles. So 1/5 is 1 whole divided by 5. 1/5 is equal to 1 divided by 5. Our 1 here is the 25 marbles. So 1 whole is 25. Take note. We are going to get 1/5 of 25. So we will take 1/5 of the whole. Therefore, we divide 25 by 5 and it gives us 5. So Kaz, Eddie, Izzy, Ralph, and Ron will get 5 marbles each. Another, I have here some circles. There are 16 circles. Ethan colors 3/4 of them. How many circles does he color? Okay, so we have 16. Take a look, children. So he colors 3/4. So first we find 1/4 of 16. So 1/4 of 16 means 16 we divide by 4 and the answer is 4. So we have 16 marbles here. The 16 is 1 whole. So 1 whole divided by 4. The 1 whole is 16, so 16 divided by 4. And it gives us 4. Now, we are looking for 3/4. So the 4 here, we will multiply by 3. And that is 12. So he colors 12 circles. Okay? Another. Let's move on to lesson B, estimating and adding fractions. So how will we add fractions? Look at this problem. What fraction of pizza does Eddie have? What fraction of pizza does Ralph have? Are the denominators of fractions the same? Okay, let's check. This one is what part or what fraction of this one? This is 3/4, right? 3/4. Okay. This one is 2/4 or 1/2. This one, 1/2 or 2/4. Okay. So they have the same denominator if we will use 2/4. But if we will use 1/2, they have different denominators. 3/4 and 1/2, they have different denominators. So how are we going to add these fractions? Okay, now let's discuss this one by one. Okay, do the boys have more or less than one whole pizza? So if we are going to add all together the 3/4 plus the 1/2, is it more than 1 or less than 1? If you know the answer before, share your answers during our class. Okay, I have here a problem about chocolate pie. A baker sells 3/6 of a chocolate pie in the morning. He sells another 2/6 of the chocolate pie in the evening. So how much chocolate pie does the baker sell altogether? So let's estimate the sum before finding the answer. So we have 3/6, this one, and 2/6. 3/6 is close to 6/6. 2/6 is close to 0/6. So 6/6 plus 0/6 is equal to 6/6. So that is around 1 whole, right? So this is 3/6, this one, plus 2/6. So the answer is 5/6. So the total chocolate pie the bakers sell altogether is 5/6. Okay, so 3/6 and 2/6 children, these two fractions are what we call like fractions. What are like fractions? Like fractions are fractions having the same denominators. We will just simply add the numerators and we will copy the common denominator. So 3 plus 2, this one is 5. We copy the common denominators. So it's easy to add if the fractions have the same denominators. Okay, how about this one? What fraction of a tray of cookies do they eat all together? Take a look here. Alvin, Ben, and Carrie each has a tray containing the same number of cookies. Alvin eats 2/9 of his cookies. Ben eats 4/9 of his cookies. Carrie eats 5/9 of the cookies. So what fraction of the tray of cookies do they eat all together? So we just simply add all together. So we have 2/9, 4/9, and 5/9. Before adding, we can estimate. So when we say 5/9 and 4/9, it will make one whole, right? This one. 5/9 and 4/9 and 5/9 will make a whole. So the sum therefore is greater than one whole. Okay, so we will draw a bar to represent the fraction of a tray of cookies each person eats. Each bar is divided into 9 equal parts. We color the parts to show the fractions. 2/9, so therefore 2 red squares. 4/9, 4 blue squares. And 5/9, we have 5 orange squares. We will add all together. We have 4 here and 2. This one, 4 and 2, 6. Then we have 5. So 2 plus 4 plus 5 equals 11. It means they eat 11/9 of a tray of cookies all together. Okay, so before, this is how to add. Remember, they have the same denominators, so it's easy to add our fractions. Okay, 11/9 is greater than one whole. So our answer is reasonable, right? Remember how to make one whole? If the numerator and the denominator is equal to 1, that is one whole. Since our numerator is 11, it's more than one whole. Okay, let's study now lesson C, estimating and subtracting fractions. Take a look here. I have a problem about IZ. So how many slices of pizza does IZ have altogether? Okay, how many slices? Can we count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that is one whole or 8, 8. So there are 8 slices of pizza. Okay, so 8, 8. So if IZ will take one slice, she will take 1, 8, right? Okay, I have here a problem. How about this one? If IZ will take one slice of pizza. So what fraction of the pizza do you think is left? This one. She will take one part or one slice. What part is left? Correct. 7 eighths. So if you have 8 eighths and you will take 1 eighth, so one slice, therefore you have 7 eighths. What have you observed? Okay, is it connected with addition of fractions? Yes, okay. Now, stay tuned, P4. Let's continue. Okay, what fraction of the chocolate bar is left? Omar has a chocolate bar. He eats 3/10 of it. So, what fraction of the chocolate bar is left? Okay, so he has one whole or 10/10, right? He eats 3/10, this one. Okay, so when we see one whole, that is 10/10. This is 10/10 or one whole. When we subtract 3/10 from it, we just simply subtract the numerators. So 10 minus 3 is 7, right? And we copy the common or the common denominator. So this is just the same with addition of fraction with the same denominator. You just simply subtract the numerator. This is how to subtract a fraction with the same denominators. Okay, now let's talk about this another problem about bread. Okay. Sandra has 8/9 of a loaf of bread. She ate 2/9 of the bread and uses another 5/9 of it to make sandwiches. So what fraction of the loaf of bread is left? So he has 8/9, okay? 8/9 is close to 9/9 or close to one whole, right? 2/9 is close to 0/9. 5/9 is close to 9/9. So therefore, 9/9 minus 0/9 minus 0/9 equals 0/9. Therefore, the difference is about 0/9 or nothing. Almost up. Okay, let's see. 8 minus 2/9 minus 5/9 equals 1/9. So 8/9 minus 2/9, this one. We take this 2/9. Then we take 5/9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is 5/9. So what part is left? Correct. 1/9. So 1/9 of the bread is left. So therefore, children, our answer is reasonable with our estimation, right? 1/9 is closer to 0/9. So that's how to subtract and estimate fractions, children. Just remember, if our denominators are the same, we can just simply add or subtract the numerator and we will copy the common denominators. Okay? Okay, before I have a problem for you and I need you to answer this or share your answer during our class. So Miss Ellie has a full bottle of orange juice. After she drinks some orange juice, the bottle becomes 1/8 full. So what fraction of the orange juice does Miss Ellie drink? Okay, remember one full bottle means 8/8, okay? So after she drinks, it becomes 1/8, okay? If you know the answer, share your answer during our class. And that's all about Chapter 14, Calculating with Fractions. I will discuss more about this lesson, children, during our class. Thank you for watching and always remember to stay safe and healthy. God bless everyone and enjoy the rest of the day.